Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I am sitting in an awesome travel trailer. This is going to be a front kitchen rear king model with dual ACs and dual entry. I think you guys are going to like it a lot. This is the 2024 Puma 31FKRK. Again, front kitchen, rear king. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. Help me reach my goal of 75,000 subscribers here in 2024. I'd greatly appreciate it. But let's go ahead and spin this thing around and get right on into it. I've got a little bit of a cold today, so I don't got time to mess around. We're starting right on the inside. So the first thing that I notice is when you walk in, man, you get a lot of rainy day space. That is why I like these front kitchens so much. You know, you got a big old slide on the flush mount floor, so you get some extra head height. And you know, for a travel trailer, this height is pretty darn good. Probably looking at about 5'8" or so for the slide. And what that's going to get you is, in campers, it's either going to get you bigger windows or overhead storage. So in this case, it kind of has a little bit of a combo. You have this window, which is absolutely huge, opens up for a good breeze, has the Dracula shade. And then you have this window. It's a little bit smaller, but still a good size. And then you can see it's got the night out shade. But then you also get the overhead storage, you know, just for a couple little extras, you know. It's always nice to be able to have a place to put, you know, your blankets, maybe some towels, or who knows, I don't know. That's the wife always takes care of that for us. I'm always the set it up and take it down guy. She wrap packs them full and we're good to go. So right here we got our theater seating. I like the way that it's positioned right across from the fireplace and where that you would put the TV. It's also got a sound bar with the IRV technology, so that's going to be zone 1 and 2, so that's inside and outside, so you can rock on both sides. But this theater seating is also going to feature 4 cup holders, which is nice because everyone needs to dual wield your drinks when you're camping. That's for sure. It's a recipe for an interesting trip for sure. Right over here, you have your dinette. It does drop down. You see those legs? You can plop those out, drop them on the little nubblies here, and you got a little extra place to sleep. You also get some storage up underneath each side. But I like when these are dressed up. So today I'm down at the Funtown RV Superstore in Cleburne, Texas. Flew down here a couple days ago. But I like the fact that they have 3 different showrooms. One for travel trailer, one for kind of both fifth wheels and travel trailers, and then one just for fifth wheels. But they dress them all up, so for video purposes, it's kind of like hog heaven for me. So one thing I do want to point out, and it's kind of goofy, you got the accent lighting right there, but you got kind of the arch in there, and I just absolutely love that. It's a small touch that just kind of breaks things up a little bit. You also have a little bit of a shelf, and then those LED backlights, just a really solid move. Storage over on both sides. And then you have more accent lighting here with a ton of cabinets, and you also get a hard wrap plastic countertop, and I'm not sure quite how to pronounce it, but babe, if you're watching, I love you, but Erico, they hire me because I'm friendly, but never did. I read a little bit, but I don't read all that well, I guess, at a low level. So right here, you got a little window that you can see a good view out with the blind. Notice the blind does change. That's going to save a little bit of money right there. But, you know, that hard one wouldn't really work because you need it to be on a little bit of a track system. You have your stainless steel under-mounted bowl. Hitting those dishes from all angles. You also get some pretty clean-cut storage here underneath, along with some access to your plumbing and a whole bunch of pull-out drawers there too. Actually, I'd take that back. Not a whole lot. You get a whole lot of under storage, but you get 2 of these drawers that pull out. But look at all the countertop space. I mean, I could really see just cooking, having a good time. You got your 3 stovetop burner with the black glass insert, whipping up all the fixins. I don't know what in the world this is, but that looks like a must-have. S'more to love. Man, s'mores in your oven. And you got the room to do it, too. It's an adjustable rack. You could put in a chicken in there if you wanted to. Then you got the gray stone microwave. You also get, excuse me, man, this cold is starting to get to me. You also get the Furrion 12 volt here as well, which is always a big time plus. You guys know how I like those 12 volt refrigerators, but they're just a heck of a lot more, you know, effective in general. They work just like the one on your home. They just happen to run off a couple different power sources. And the pretty neat thing is, you saw right there, the little trick that it does, this one in particular can open up from both sides. And that's the same thing for the freezer. So, you know, if you're cooking right here on your oven and you need to grab, you know, some frozen veggies for a little bit of stir fry, you do that. If you're coming in from the door and you're grabbing a good old can of apple juice because you're playing cornhole with your buddies, boom, you open it up from this side. It's just pretty neat. Real nice pantry for your dry storage. And like I said in the little bit of the intro, you do have the two ACs. One is going to be located directly above me, and you also see the head height in here is pretty nice as well, sitting at probably about 6'6" or so. Again, that's where you put your TV, you got your fireplace, and then you have a sofa that does pull out to make some additional sleeping. This is for sure a couple's coach, but between the sofa and the dinette, you can definitely bring the grandkids along with you, you know, in a pinch for sure. You also got a little outlet action. But pretty snazzy, and if you guys have made it this far, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button, or at least drop a comment. Let me know why you didn't. And, yeah, maybe I can get a little better. Right there, you got all your different tank fills where you can see that. This is going to be your control center. You know, your lights, water heater, water pump, all your slides, and your awning, all in one spot. I also like how it's, like, the manual, like, you got to actually click it. A lot of the industry is going with those touch pads. And I've just had, as my grandma would say, they're the dickens. They just, they don't work all the time like they should. Another window over here, and that's a pretty darn large window. And that opens up for a good breeze too. Here's where you control your heat and AC. And now we're in the bathroom, and travel trailers usually skimp on the bathroom pretty darn bad. And you can see this one does a pretty good job. You got the old porcelain throne. You also got a shower, which, you know, there's not two of me fitting in there, but two flats could get in there no problem. You also got the Tri-Glide glass series, and then for reference, you know, I'm 6 feet tall, 300 pounds, and you can see I'm fitting in here pretty darn good. You also got pretty good head height here, and even better head height there, so if you're a little bit taller, you're about 6'4" or so, you could do that no problem. Let me also sit down here on the toilet, check that out. This is definitely on the more cramped side for a guy my size. Take it for what it is, but that gives you the information that people want. Dual entry and its own separate entrance into the bedroom, and I like this bedroom. It's got washer and dryer prep back in there. You also got your your king size bed, and you see it's on a slide, so you're going to get a ton of working room. You know, you're not having to do like the one-legged hop just to get out of bed and squeeze through. You actually got room like a normal bedroom would. You also have USBs on the side, and then a little cubby, and then overhead storage there as well. You also get storage underneath the bed, and then right here, that's going to be a fuse box. And then this is going to be your washer and dryer prep, or just an absolutely massive closet, whichever way you want to rock it. But you do get some pretty good storage, you know, back here as well. So more hanging storage, that's pretty darn nice. But alright guys, I think that about wraps it up here for the inside portion of this tour. Again, this is the 2024 Puma 31FKRK. Front kitchen, rear king. But all the specifications, including a link for that price, will be down in the description, so make sure to check that out. There's even going to be a link if you want to work in particularly with myself. I got dealership agreements with people, you know, all across the country, working with about 20 different locations here, from Indiana to Texas. And I could do a pretty good job for you. See who wants your business, you know, more than the other guys. So, tinted windows up top too. I like how they go with that kind of that frameless style right there. I just think it looks really sharp. It's a clean cut look. You also see you got your power tongue jack, and it looks like you got the oversized propane bottles too, which is pretty darn nice. I like seeing that. Battery with room for a second. You also get the rock guard, and then you are going with the aluminum siding, wood frame construction. So that's going to be keeping costs down quite a bit for you. You also get the 20 amp solar on the side. If you would like, you can plug it in. Here's going to be your freshwater connection. And then you also get, you know, your power stabilizing jacks, which is nice. So with the click of a button, you know, you're lowering that thing down. Really nice size awning. I'm going to guess 20 foot plus. You also get the LED lights down underneath. And then you see right here and right here are going to be your outside speakers. That's going to be that zone 2. You're going to have a little griddle right here, your Greystone griddle. And then you got your hot point refrigerator where you can fit yourself in, probably about a 30 rack or so. You also got two of the step above steps, so both of those flip up into the doorway. They're both kind of that, you know, big guy friendly step, you know, where you can really thump and bump your way up into your camper. And each door does also come with a screen, which is nice. You got your dual axle. And the actual brand is going to be the PSX1, if you're curious. I know some people ask that. You also have an LP Quick Connect right under here. And then you got a bumper with a spare tire. You're prepped up for a rear observation camera. And you also have a ladder to get on top of your roof. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter. Hit that like and subscribe button. This is the 2024 Puma 31FKRK. Have a great day. See you.